Welcome back, guys. This is Conrad from the Humber College Student Learning Services Math and Writing Center. Today we are learning how to factor quadratics using the cross method. There are many methods for factoring a quadratic. The cross method is just one of those efficient methods out there. Let's look at an example. X squared plus 5x plus 6. First of all, do we have any common factors here? No, we do not. And this is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. Most of the time when we see something like this, we will need to use a cross method or a similar method to factor this out. To begin with, we will draw this setup. We will draw a cross, and you don't need to draw all those 4 circles. It's just for me to demonstrate where you need to put the stuff. On the left hand side of the cross, we have 2 black circles. We need to put something in each of those black circles such that when you multiply them together, that will be equals to the ax squared terms. In this case, it will be equals to x squared. And the rule is I must put at least one x in each circle. So I put x and x. Coincidentally, x times x is already x squared, so we are good with the black circles for now. Next, in the blue circles, I need to put an integer in each circle such that when I multiply those 2 integers, it will be equal to the c value, which is 6 in this question. Let's recall what times what equals to 6. 1 times 6 is equal to 6 and 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Let's try putting 2 and 3 in first. Next, what we're going to do to check our answer is we will want to cross multiply it. So we will need to multiply x with 3. That gives us 3x. Then we will need to multiply x with 2 like this. That gives us plus 2x, which is equal to 5x. If this is the same as the bx term, which is 5x in this case, then we are correct. And it does. 3x plus 2x is equal to 5x, which is exactly what we have. So this answer is right. At the end, we will look at this horizontally. We will say x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to x plus 2 times x plus 3. That's our answer. Now, what happens if we put 1 and 6 instead? Well, if we cross multiply it, we're going to get 6x plus x is equal to 7x. Is 7x the same as 5x? No, they are not the same. So this is wrong. That's why it has to be 2 and 3 in this question. Let's look at the second question. 2x squared plus 7x plus 5. Again, we will first draw the setup, and then in the black circle, we will put x and x. This time, we have 2x squared as our ax squared term. So, what times what equals to 2? There's only 2 times 1. So we must put 2 there, and the x below has a coefficient of 1 already. So that's why we have 2x and x. Next, in the blue circle, we need to put 2 integers that multiply to 5. How many choices do we have? Well, we only have 1, which is 1 times 5. So, we can just put 1 and 5 in. To check our answer, we will need to cross multiply it. Can you try cross multiplying it on your own? You should be getting 2x plus 5x equals to 7x. Because it's the same as the bx term in the question, our answer is correct. So, the answer for this question would be equals to 2x plus 5 times x plus 1. Now, what happens if we put it in the wrong order? Instead of putting 5, 1, let's say this time we put 1, 5. Then, when you cross multiply it, we're going to get 10x plus x is equal to 11x. Is 11x the same as the 7x in the question? No, it's not. So the answer would be wrong. Let's look at the third question. X squared plus 10x plus 21. Pause the video and give it a try first. Well, first of all, you should put x and x in the black circles. That's the only choice. And then recall that 21 is equal to 1 times 21 or 3 times 7. Obviously, 1 and 21 would be too big because 1 plus 21 is already 22. It's not equal to 10. So we can only put 3 and 7. That multiplies to 7x plus 3x, which is equal to 10x. So our answer is equal to x plus 7 times x plus 3. If you have it the other way around, x plus 3 times x plus 7, that's also correct. Let's look at another example. X squared minus 2x minus 15. Pause the video and give it a try first. First of all, you should have x and x ready. Now, what times what equals to 15? There's 1 times 15 and 3 times 5. The problem is, in this question, we have a negative 15. Now, 1 and 15 seems to be too big, so we will put 3 and 5. However, if you have a pair of sharp eyes, you will notice that 15 is negative in this question. Okay, right now we have two positive numbers. Positive times positive is positive. You need to have one negative number such that negative times positive will become negative. So let's say we put a negative sign in negative 5. But in this question, 15 is negative. We have negative 15. And we have negative 2x as our b term. Because we have negative 15, one of the numbers has to be negative. That's because negative times positive is negative, whereas positive times positive is only positive, not what we want. Which is not what we want. So, let's try to put a negative sign on 5. See if it works. If we cross multiply it, we will have negative 5x plus 3x equals to negative 2x, which is correct. So our answer is x minus 5 times x plus 3. If you don't understand why we cannot have negative 3 and positive 5 instead, you can try to swap the negative signs. You can try to have negative 3 and positive 5 and see what happens when you cross multiply it. Next, we have 15x squared plus 99x minus 42. Pause the video and give it a try first. Now, if you try to figure out what number to put in the circles, you might experience a great difficulty because 15 and 42 are big numbers. They have many factors. So don't forget, we can take our common factor first, which is a 3. That gives you 5x squared plus 33x minus 14, which is easier. And then you can continue from here. Pause the video first. Now, you should be having 5x and x because only 5 times 1 is 5. And then 14 is 1 times 14 or 2 times 7. After some attempts, you should be able to get negative 2 and 7, which cross multiplies to 35x minus 2x equals to 33x. So our final answer is 3 times 5x minus 2 times x plus 7. Question 6. X squared minus 5x plus 6. Again, pause the video and give it a try first. First of all, it should be x and x in the black circles. And then notice that 6 is positive, but we have negative 5x. What that means is the two integers in the blue circles are going to be negative, because negative times negative is still positive. And when we have negative 2 and negative 3, after you cross multiply it, we will have negative 3x minus 2x is equals to negative 5x, which is what we need. We need negative 5x. So the answer for this is x minus 2 times x minus 3. If you don't understand why both integers are negative, you can try to erase one or even both of the negative signs. See what they cross multiply to. Question 7. 21x squared minus 23x plus 2. Pause the video and give it a try first. Here we have a slightly different strategies. Because the easy number is 2, we know only 2 times 1 is 2. And because the middle term is negative, we know that we must have -1 and -2 in the blue circles. After some attempts, you should be able to get x and 21x, which cross multiplies to -2x minus 21x equals to -23x. And the answer is x minus 1 times 21x minus 2. Let's look at another example, 24x squared plus 22x minus 21. Pause the video and give it a try first. Here, we have a lot of factors. 24 has 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, and 4 times 6. 21 has 1 times 21 and 3 times 7. The way we can pick the factors is, for now it seems like 1 times 24 and then 1 times 21 are too big. Let's eliminate that for a second and then start with 2 times 12 and 3 times 7. The answer is 2x plus 3 times 12x minus 7. Here are some more exercises. Pause the video and give them a try. Here are the answers. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave us a comment as well. We will see you guys next time. Bye bye.